Mel Gibson has become one of the most beloved celebrities in America, and Gibson's recent criticism of Newsom and leaders of California has been noticed by Trump. Therefore, Trump revealed something very interesting about Mel Gibson and other famous people and what he plans with them in the U.S. government. So let's explain everything. So a few days ago, Mel Gibson denounced Newsom and California leaders on X and then on Fox News about how unprepared and unprofessional they were during the wildfires that happened in Los Angeles County. Gibson criticized Newsom for implementing policies that, in his view, are contributing to the state's decline. Gibson has argued that the governor's decisions are collapsing California. He suggests that Newsom's leadership and his approach are exacerbating all the issues currently in California. A lot of policies that are created by Newsom are making everything worse every day in California, according to Gibson. Then Mel Gibson specifically criticized Newsom for his handling of the state's wildfire prevention efforts. Gibson famously said, "Apparently some people were asleep on the job, mainly our leaders there." Gibson accused Newsom of failing to fulfill his 2019 promise to maintain and care for California's forests, stating, "He didn't do anything." He further mocked the governor by suggesting that taxpayer dollars were misallocated, quipping, "I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel." Of course, Gibson was not happy after devastating wildfires that destroyed thousands of structures and led to significant loss of life, highlighting concerns over the state's preparedness and resource management. "There's nothing left," Gibson said sadly as he shared his experience. He was recording a podcast with Joe Rogan when fire consumed his property. Although he felt a little tense during the discussion, he was comforted knowing his family was safe and a few important items like passports were saved. Gibson was sad because he thinks that if there had been good leadership in California with the leadership of Newsom, this could have been avoided according to him. That's why he expressed sorrow over losing irreplaceable belongings, including artwork, photographs, and rare books, some from as far back as the 1600s. And this was not the first time Mel Gibson criticized the government when he thought there was something unfair happening, and Gibson has become one of the most beloved celebrities in the world. And there are a few celebrities like Mel Gibson, Jon Voight, Stallone, and others who very often have criticized the government when they thought something unfair was happening, and they become very respected individuals for sure. And in light of recent events, Donald Trump decided to come up with a new idea to unite people from both sides of the party. Trump revealed that he has chosen 3 special representatives to help boost business in Hollywood. "It is my honor to announce Jon Voight, Mel Gibson, and Sylvester Stallone to be special ambassadors to a great but very troubled place," Trump shared on his Truth Social platform. "They will serve as special envoys to me for the purpose of bringing Hollywood, which has lost much business over the last 4 years to foreign countries, back bigger, better, and stronger than ever before." Trump then added, "These 3 very talented people will be my eyes and ears, and I will get done what they suggest. It will again be, like the United States of America itself, the golden age of Hollywood." Of course, you remember when Mel Gibson voiced his support for Trump in the 2024 election while criticizing Vice President Kamala Harris. The actor was asked about the presidential race when he arrived at Los Angeles International Airport. "I don't think it's going to surprise anyone who I vote for," Gibson said in a video shared by TMZ. When the cameraman suggested Trump was a bad guess, Gibson replied, "I think that's a pretty good guess." Speaking about Harris, Gibson added, "I know what it'll be like if we let her in. That ain't good. A miserable track record, an appalling track record, no policies to speak of, and she's got the IQ of a fence post." And this relationship of Trump with these Hollywood celebrities is not new. It started a few years ago. For example, in 2019, before elections were at its peak, Jon Voight declared his support for Trump. And generally, he has been a steadfast supporter of Donald Trump, frequently praising him both publicly and on social media. He has described Trump as a leader who stands for the people and works tirelessly to restore America's greatness. Voight often posts video messages endorsing Trump's policies, expressing admiration for his strength and resilience in the face of criticism. At various events, Voight has spoken highly of Trump's character and leadership, referring to him as a man chosen by God to guide the nation. His unwavering support has made him one of Hollywood's most vocal conservative voices. Voight, a well-known conservative actor and loyal supporter, once called Trump the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. "Don't be fooled by the political left because we are the people of this nation that is witnessing triumph," Voight stated on X in 2019. So let us stand with our president. Let us stand for this truth that President Trump is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln. God bless America. Then in 2023, Trump received an enthusiastic response from the crowd at UFC 290 on Saturday night when he attended the mixed martial arts event during a weekend of campaign stops in Las Vegas and Iowa. At the T-Mobile Arena, Trump mingled with well-known political supporters and celebrities, including actors like Mel Gibson, as well as celebrity chef Guy Fieri. Trump's longtime friend and former political advisor shared a photo on Twitter of himself, Trump, and Gibson chatting during the event. Then Trump shared his admiration for Mel Gibson on his social media platform. He posted a meme with two images of Gibson, one of him looking polished and another showing his rugged appearance from Braveheart. The captions read, "Me voting for Trump in 2016 and 2024. Trump added, "Either way, Mel Gibson is great." In 2024, Sylvester Stallone introduced Donald Trump at an event at Mar-a-Lago, calling him the second George Washington. The two shook hands before Trump delivered his main speech at the America First Policy Institute Gala, held at his Palm Beach, Florida resort. Several key figures, including cabinet picks like Matt Gaetz, attended the event. It was also announced that North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum would be nominated for the role of Interior Secretary. "We are in the presence of a really mythical character. I love mythology," Stallone stated this after opening with a lengthy comparison drawing connections between his boxing character Rocky Balboa and Trump himself. "Nobody in the world could have pulled off what he pulled off, so I'm in awe. I'll just say this, and I mean it," Stallone said. When George Washington defended his country, he had no idea that he was going to change the world. Because without him, you could imagine what the world would look like. Guess what? We got the second George Washington. Now in 2025, since Donald Trump has appointed actors Mel Gibson, Sylvester Stallone, and Jon Voight as special ambassadors to Hollywood, with their roles commencing on January 20th, 2025, coinciding with Trump's inauguration. This initiative aims to revitalize the American film industry, which Trump asserts has lost. The primary purpose of these appointments is to restore Hollywood to its former glory, reminiscent of its golden age. Trump envisions Gibson, Stallone, and Voight serving as his eyes and ears within the industry, providing insights and recommendations to strengthen and expand its global influence. By leveraging their experience and stature, the administration seeks to address challenges such as declining international revenues and increased competition from foreign and domestic filming locations. While the exact responsibilities of these special ambassadors have not been explicitly detailed, their overarching mission is to collaborate with industry stakeholders to rejuvenate Hollywood's economic standing and cultural impact. This includes exploring strategies to reclaim market share lost to international competitors and fostering an environment conducive to high-quality, commercially successful productions. The appointments also reflect the strong support these actors have shown for Trump, with all three being vocal advocates during his campaign. And that's it for today.